I'm on the moon. It's made of cheese.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? Today, where are we from in this beautiful world? It is raining in Oregon right now. Hey, man, it's another Beer and Cheese Tuesday, and we're ready to pair it up again, see if it all works again. I got a great panel again and again here today. Cheers, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews and Bumpy Road Brews. And of course, Beer Man here. Cheers. And cheers to the chatters over there on the far right, on the close right there. Thank you guys for being here. God damn. Great chat already. That's awesome. East Coast Elk Reviews. Cheers, no problem. Buddy, Cheryl, cheers. Cheers. Luke John, Angie, cheers. Stony. All right. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's start this now with Miscellaneous.
Totally disappointed in you, Tanner. Anyway, so the cheese I got, this is a product of Germany. Amlerlander Butter Kaz? Oh, fuck, I don't know. It's German. I'm speaking Sie Deutsch. Yeah, 6:15. Shit, my fingernails. I didn't get to clean my fingernails. Been lazy, loafing around after I got out of work. But yeah, what this says, it's a mild and creamy cheese. Cow cheese. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like anything too exciting. I was kind of disappointed when I opened it. Look at how schleppy that cheese looks. Looks like a melted Velveeta. White. Anyways, the beer I got though should be pretty damn good. This is out of Williston, Vermont. This is from Burlington Beer Company. This is their Orbital Elevator. Double IPA. 8.3%. No information on the can. And there's no date. I got a blue spot. I don't know. We'll find out.
They usually have the canned on dates on the label themselves.
Oh, yeah. Well, speak up.
Sides near the edge.
Naughty Luke.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Shoddy. 11. Can't tell if that's 11/8/22. So it's not the freshest product. John and Ellie strikes again. It looks pretty good though.
Yeah.
Can't say anything. It's a little bit more hazy. It's a little bit more dark. It's very vibrant and orange juicy like right there, but it's a little bit darker. That kind of puts it in better perspective though. 2-finger frothy meringue like head.
Cheers, Miscellaneous.
If I can find out anything more about this, tell you the next go round. Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
All right. Here we go. Bumpy. Hello, Bumpy.
All right. Hello. So every thing is better with a little story. So I went to the Packy today. I got the shirt. I purchased it. I'm not, cool enough to just be given stuff by anybody. So when I left the Packy, I was like, I had to go to the store and get some cheese, and I was tired of going to a grocery store market basket. Go there, you park in the big giant parking lot. You walk all the way to the back end of this giant store to get some cheese that you see over and over and over and over again. It's getting hard to find different cheese. I said, there's this little farm stand that I drive by all the time going to the Packy. And I know that they have like local meats and stuff like that. I'm like, I wonder if they'll have cheese there. So I swung in and they do have cheese. They didn't have that big of a quantity of anything because it's owned by like the farmer type people. And the old guy says, yeah, I'm going to be going on vacation in 3 days. So we're trying to get all of our stock out of the store. So, but they did have cheese and I picked up this cheese. It's from New Hampshire as well, from another farm, from Hatchland Farm. And this one is a 5-year aged cheddar cheese. It costs $9.99 for, what was this, 8 ounces. And it says, now that's some wicked good cheddar. At the bottom there. That's what we talk like here in New Hampshire. This is what it looks like. I cut it up. It's nice and crumbly.
Nice.
It's like a big block of butter. But yeah, I could see little shiny crystals in there. So I think there's going to be some crunch to it. And the beer that I decided to pair with this. Now, normally I'd probably be like, oh, I'm going to go with an IPA. And that's what I had first. But I did pick up something different today that I think will go splendidly with a nice aged cheddar like this. This comes from Switchback Brewing Company. They're out of Burlington, Vermont. It's funny that Burlington Beer Company is from Williston, Vermont, but yeah. This one's called Dooley's. It's a belated porter, they call it. It's limited release. So a belated porter. I think it's belated because it's like kind of Christmassy like. I think it was supposed to be out for Christmas, but it wasn't. And it's a robust American porter. Luscious malt signature with a bold hoppiness. 5.7% ABV, 43 IBUs. It's limited release and was canned December 16th. So it was out before Christmas. Let's pour it. There we go. We got a nice dark colored beer. Let's say deep brown, almost black. And the color of the head is kind of a nice light, kind of khaki, light tannish. And it is kind of frothy to soap sudsy like.
Nice. That looks really good, actually.
Yeah.
Nice chocolatey look.
Yeah.
Ooh,
awesome.
Dark porter.
Lots of roast.
Oh, yeah, man. Nice. Well, thanks, man. Cheers. All right. Boy, I'm feeling like really bushy today. I just washed my hair and dried it, and it went, everyone went nuts. All right, so cheese I got today is one from Sierra Nevada. It's not the Sierra Nevada, though, that makes beer. It's a garlic and herb. It's a Bella Capra goat cheese, garlic and herb. It's one of the harder, medium density cheeses. It's not the tubes. And this is what it looks like. It smells really interesting. Yeah, it smells very herbal. All right, and then the beer I'm going to mix with this is, and I got the wrong glass, but that's okay, is the good old Polliner's München, the Hefeweizen. Saw it and picked it up, figured it might go good with this, so we'll see. Whoa! That almost popped into my face, dude. That was like a firecracker. Okay. So this is 5.5%. Oh my god. You guys have all had this, I'm sure. Yeah, nice fat head. 2-finger. Smells really good. All right. Looks like an IPA, actually. But yeah, nice New England. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But let's get back to Miscellaneous and see how that goes with him. As soon as he hey, hey Bumpy, you wanna go?
Yeah, I can go.
Okay.
All right. I did try a piece of cheese, so we're gonna attempt to do this beer now. Okay. So some aromas out of this brew. It does have a strong roasted note to it, like roasted coffee. It's got that kind of like black patent, almost like a little bit of charred popcorn like thing going on. A little bit of char, roasted coffee char, unsweetened chocolate. Not really smelling like my type of a dark beer, but here we go. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. I was muted.
So medium body, medium carbonation. It's got a little bit of kind of a slight silky mouthfeel to it. Yeah, it's still drying to the palate. It does have a lot of that dark malt flavor. Uh, it's got that char note to it. There is a chocolate note. It's kind of coming off a little less than semi-sweet chocolate, so it's a little bit more on the more bitter chocolate side. Kind of has this waxiness to it, like not to the mouthfeel, but like a waxy chocolate type thing with a bit more of the bitter side of it. You can see a little bit of like a plum in there, very slight. Bitterness is this one's a pretty bitter porter. All right.
It's a bitter porter. Oh.
The cheese.
Fuck.
All right. So the cheese definitely has a bit of that farminess to it. It's got a little bit of a depth of that funk, cheddar funky farm. Slightly nutty, buttery. All right. Let's eat some.
Cheesers.
It's like a mild sharp cheddar. It's kind of sharp. It's getting to the sharp. Maybe a little bit of the extra sharp. I'd say it's a bit on the kind of New York cheddar side. Just kind of has that funk to it. So deep depth into that, but there's also loads of salt in this. Too much salt.
Salty dog.
Very salty cheddar. So
Bum, bum, bum.
I got a super salty cheddar. which does have a good depth to it on that cheddar funk, but the salt's kind of killing it. And then I got a bitter, burnt, chocolatey porter.
Yeah.
Let's see how this works together.
Wow.
Ah,
Hopefully it becomes
Melted
balanced.
chocolate porter. Might work. Fuck, you never know.
all right. Yeah, the porter kind of washes away some of the salt and the cheese and everything. And maybe it's the salt that's kind of making the porter a bit on the sweeter side. It kind of cuts out some of the bitterness somehow. Well, nope, the bitterness is coming back. But it does for a while. At least it kind of brings out a little bit more of the sweetness. I get a little bit more of that kind of like almost semi-chocolate and a little bit of that kind of like plum note slightly. A bit better with eating the cheese first. At least it washes down the saltiness of the cheese. But yeah, I was kind of psyched for this cheese too.
Damn.
Too bad.
So is it acrid bitter? Is it like just imbalanced with the hops or?
Yeah, it's acrid bitter. It's like that burnt like black acrid malt bitter.
Oh,
Ugh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
limited release, huh?
Yeah.
Belated, they said.
Belated.
And the cheese doesn't even have those little crunchy bits in it. I thought it would. Salt. It's like the beginning of them both are nice, but then it's like, well, you get yeah. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Thanks, Bumpy. Cheers. Cheers.
With the cheese, man.
Yeah. See how the dogs like it.
Yeah, they'll eat anything.
All right. Oh, so yeah, I did get some information on this beer. Barley, oat malt, flaked oats, and Vienna malt. More than 20% of the malt build is comprised of oats. It's got Mosaic, Amarillo, and Simcoe in it. That's what they're saying, folks. So, anyways, yeah, the head kind of fizzled out, left a little lacing. Aromas. Peach, pineapple. This was very, like, as soon as I opened it, it was very catty, but it's got a nice herbal, earthy, dank note to it. Bit citrusy. Smells good. Almost like when you get, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Looks great. Let's try it out. Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. That's got a lot going on. All right, to the basics first. I will say this for what did I say, 8.2, 8.3? I think it's 8.3. Pretty light body on this one. Man, it's got a dank component that's really, really kicking it. Very, very low carbonation. Wow. So it does start off a little tropical, a little bit fruity. I pick up berry note. It's hard to say. Definitely not blueberry. You get a little bit of peach. It's got a nice herbal, dank, resiny, zesty hop vibe to it. I mean, really, really good. Does this drink like 8.3? I wouldn't say that it does. Drinks surprisingly easy. Um, good, clean tasting beer. Yeah. Earthy, herbal, dank, herbaceous vibes off of it. Pretty good. Not bad. Anyways, for this cheese. Yeah. So it's definitely a soft, pliable cheese, kind of reminiscent of like Swiss aromas on it. Ooh. It's cow milky, nutty. That's pretty much it. It does smell kind of like Swiss, but it gives me a little bit more like on the Fontina vibe. I don't know. Cheese.
Cheesers.
Cheese.
Mm. You know what this reminds me of? Baby Bell. It's like, it's much better now that it's been sitting out at room temperature and warmed up. I tried this cold. It was like squeaky Swiss. A little bit more robust. Yeah. Milky, slight salinity, envelops the palate. Nutty, rich, earthy flavor that comes along with it. It's really not too bad, but it's not bringing a lot to the table. I will tell you that. My wife picked it up just because it was something new. And not a lot of information stated on the label. So, yeah, we just had some cheese,
Cheesers.
beer. Brighten the fruit note up tremendously. I get more like blueberry flavors now coming off of that mosaic. That Simcoe still coming through. You get a nice earthy, dank vibe to it. What was the other one? Amarillo? I will say this. I do enjoy this IPA because it doesn't have that. I don't know. It's not that garlic onion type shit everybody's pushing out, which I don't mind. But yeah, beer and then cheese. Yeah, I had cheese and then I drink. Yeah. I always get confused on that when I get passed backwards.
And cheesers.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
The beer actually did enhance the cheese flavor a little bit more. I will say it brought it a little bit more to light. Like I said, this is kind of like a not as squeaky style of Swiss. It's kind of like a baby Swiss, in my opinion. But yeah, having the beer and then the cheese brought out more. Like I said, it kind of brings it up to like a Fontina level. I feel like this is like somewhere between Swiss. It might be Swiss. I don't know. They don't really say what it is, but that's the kind of vibe I'm picking up. It's not as bland. It's not as squeaky. A little bit more flavor and depth to it, but honestly, nothing that's gonna blow you out of the park. It could probably be great to like make mac and cheese or something like that, melty grilled cheese, but not bad. I'm glad I got as much as I did, to be honest with you, because like I said, I was cutting the cheese earlier and I opened it and it doesn't say what it is, and I tried a piece and I'm like, oh boy, we're riding the bland train tonight, boys. I tell you that. And not too bad. Adverse effects, Swiss IPA. I don't know. Different. It worked. I'm not complaining. Poor fucking Bumpy.
Yeah, man. Blurry. Poor
Yeah.
Bumpy.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, that is. Oh man. All right. 1-1 right now. All right, let's get the Polliner Hefeweizen. Let's get into the nose.
That's a staple product.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a little bit of like a red apple banana, kind of a spice. You get a nice okay, there's a nice bready. This little like sourdough bready or something. I don't know how old this is or whatever, but it smells really good. It's got a nice like a nice little like a lemony kind of smell as well. Grassy, herbal, bananas, a little bubble gum. Yeah, that's nice. That smells really good. I haven't had this in a long time, actually. The Polliner one, anyway. I've had the what's the other one called?
Westerfarm?
And Stefan. Yeah, Stefan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it looks like a New England. It's got an off, like a yellowed head, sort of off white, creamy head. Keeping a nice lacing already on there. Slapping on the side. It's hazy, opaque, can't see through. Looks nice. Got a nice orange color to it. Very proteiny and weedy. thick looking. It just looks nice. Pretty beer. Medium carbonation. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's nice. A lot like the nose. You get somewhat of a banana apple, red apple, sweet. The body is I'd say like medium light, maybe somewhere in that realm. Mouthfeel is actually quite soft and it's kind of soft. Just feels really nice on the palate. Everything. It's good. It leaves kind of a lemon. There's a little bit of a lemongrassy kind of herbaceous kind of thing going on as well in the kick, on the side and the back. Let's go. There's a slight zesty or kind of like a sizzly feel on the tongue, mouthfeel wise. Carbonation, this that. It's got a medium, low carbonation actually. Very creamy though. The dry is very dry in the finish. It has like almost like you're eating the red apple skins or something like that with the apple, or I don't know, like unpeeled apples. No alcohol whatsoever, and no, I'm liking that herbal kind of feel too. I like that with the banana and then it's got that doughy kind of a sourdough or some kind of weird dough thing going on, bready. But very good. It tastes good going down. I just like that. I like how smooth it is. It's very creamy. All right, Alex, it's creamy. Let's let's get into the cheese now. So the cheese has got herbs and huh?
Sorry, I stepped out of the room and I missed what your cheese was. I had to heat my
Oh.
son up something.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, my keyboard doesn't work either. I gotta use my damn phone, so I can't even like type the private chat. So this is a Bella Capra goat cheese. It's semi-soft goat cheese. They call it's a Sierra Nevada. I don't know if that's what their company's name is, but it's a garlic and herb. So it's one of those more medium kind of medium softer cheeses, but not the tube. Yeah. So Ben's to a break. It's very nice. It's a nice white looking cheese. It's got some herbs. You can see all the herbs running through it and everything. Is that my phone? I don't know. So the nose on this, it does have that kind of that wilder kind of goat cheesy kind of vibe thing going on. Definitely not cheddar. You can smell the garlic. Definitely comes through this with that herbal. I don't know what herbs are in this. It's got parsley and chives, sea salt and garlic, whole goat milk. So, yeah, let's taste it. Cheers.
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 Hey, cheese and parsley.
That's salty.
I got two salty boys.
Wow. Yeah. Like garlicky, oniony, like chivy, salty. Woo. It's good though. I like it. This will go good with a freaking IPA. I should have brought an IPA instead. All they had was old beers there though. No, well, it's got that nice raw goat cheesy kind of taste in the finish. I like that. That barnyardy kind of essence to it. That yeah, goat cheese. Salty though, very salty. It's actually I could eat this like all day long. This is really good. Really good cheese. All right, beer, cheese before beer. As soon as I can get this cheese chewed up a bit. Oh my God. Cheers, small water. All right. Mm-hmm. That's not bad. The yeasty profile of the beer really mixes well. That yeast, all that bubblegum, herbal spice, lemongrassy, earth or grassy kind of feel of the beer. That herbal, all that funk that comes from the beer really goes in real well with that funk of the cheese of the goat, and then it has that garlic bite to it, all that chivy bite, oniony kind of feel, and it wraps around it and through it. It's just very nice. That apple kind of rings around the outer side of it. Let's get a beer for cheese. No. You have to chew like hell to get it. Turned the beer watery. Like I didn't get any flavor out of the beer. And then all of a sudden it went into that salty cheese. I'd rather have the cheese before beer. For sure. Yeah. So good stuff. Not bad. I think I would have rather had like a pale ale or an IPA or something like that with that. Hell, even maybe a hazy. A little more. I think a Westie would go well with this though. That saltiness, the onion, the salt, yeah, the garlic. But I'm happy. I'm content. Let's get back to our last thoughts with Miscellaneous. We can. Do you want me to start with Bumpy or go with you, Miscellaneous?
Doesn't
Go in
matter.
the order.
Go
Okay.
with the order you kept it or whatever. That's fine. Bumpy can go first.
Okay, we'll go with Bumpy.
It doesn't matter. I don't care.
Yeah, doesn't matter to me.
Don't matter. Okay.
Both my items suck. So for the beer, I'm going to end up scoring this at a 31.5 out of 50, which is going to push it into the drinkable category. It's got some things going for it. It has a nice appearance. It looks nice. Pour it in a glass and walk away. The cheese, it's one of those tough cheese because it's like it had that nice kind of smell, like it was going to be, good. It started off with that nice sharp, funky cheddar vibe, that farmy thing, and then the salt just absolutely destroyed it. It's pretty much at the point where it's just not edible. So I'm gonna score the cheese at a 30 out of 50 just because of the salt destroyed it.
You think like a pastry, like a barrel aged pastry stout might combat that? Something sweet.
Yeah, I mean anything washes the salt away, which kind of is nice, but I mean I don't want to just always have to like rinse the cheese down with something, It'd be nice just to.
Yeah.
It's so salt. It's so salty. It's like they rolled it in a barrel of salt.
Do you think a Westie would go with that? Being that with the piney and the bitterness of the hops would it cut through it nice, or what do you?
Yeah,
I guess so.
possibly, you know. I mean, the
know.
cheese goes decent with the beer. The cheese helps the beer out
Right.
until that bitterness comes back. It's not a pleasant bitterness. It's that burnt, chalky, like just char bitterness. It's not fun.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like
like
I
that.
will
it's
not
seriously
be
like
picking
eating
that
popcorn
product
that's
up
been
if I
set
see
on fire. You know.
Oh, like burnt popcorn.
Yeah, it's just that like gnarly,
Oh,
Yeah.
lasting flavor of yuck.
give
Yeah.
the rest of those to Joan and Ellie.
Oh, I think I'm seeing Tanner tomorrow. I don't know. He hasn't watched the Marco Polo I left. I don't think. Or I'll have to reach out to him send him a text or something. But yeah, I got one going down there to him. He can review it. He might like it. Who knows? And then I have a couple more left. They can just sit in the fridge with other beers that aren't getting drank.
Let me see if he's still watching. You should do that as a mystery beer and let him do it first.
That's a good idea.
He's not in the chat either, so he's not here.
That's a good idea.
Wrap that fucker up and then go there and let him crack it up.
What is this? It's like char.
Oh man, the last of the popcorn.
Corn in a can.
Well, shit. I'm sorry,
You're
man.
probably thinking it's a black IPA.
Black IPA.
Oh man.
Bet you that's what he would say.
What was the percentage on that?
Huh?
No,
What's the percentage on that?
5.7.
Oh, 5.7. Okay.
Yeah, it's a low ABV.
That's crazy.
It does kind of have a pininess to it too. I mean, the IBUs on it are 43.
it's pretty low.
So they were trying to match it with the malts, and it just didn't seem like it worked.
Yeah.
As far as balance goes, I just
No, yeah, it's way off balance. They gave it a balance of 2 out of 5.
Wow. Jeez. That's
Gave
crazy.
the aftertaste a 1 out of 3. Just because I didn't know I 5 on it.
Well, they have an aftertaste score on there. I didn't know that. Huh.
All right.
Well, all right, Bumpy man. Sorry.
Yeah. It happens. I was excited too. I was like, ooh, local cheese.
That's how we learn, man. Now nobody's going to go get that beer and cheese mix.
And I'm not going to be doing this cheese on a video of mine either.
Right.
It's going to go in the trash.
All right, man.
Like, no, you're going to feed it to me.
Give me more.
No, it would kill you, Kelly. You'll have a heart attack. And die.
Right? Stop that hard.
Right.
Thanks, man. Cheers, dude. Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers.
All right. Here we go.
I'm going to give you this quick rundown of what I'm getting on the aromas, and then I'm going to tell you what they said this is supposed to be. But right now, honestly, I'm getting like chive, green onion, and it's almost like an umami, like mushroom type thing, almost like truffle, which is weird because I don't know. Once you smell some stuff that's got a lot of truffle in it, it's the distinct odor. But it's pleasant. I don't mind it. All right. So let me tell you what they said this fucking thing's supposed to taste like. Provide a tropical, fruity pebble paradise of hop flavors. Well-rounded with aromas of bubblegum, boysenberry, sorbet, key lime, ripe peaches, and pineapple. That's a lot. They're asking for a lot. I definitely picked up on some kind of berry notes with it. Peach, pineapple, get that. Lime, not so much. Maybe that's getting like played over with some of the hops. It's fruity. It's tropical. It's not too dry. Bitterness is moderate. Earthy, dank. Digging it. Tasty product. And I forgot to mention at 8.3, no alcohol present on the flavor or aromas. Um, yeah, that shit's nasty, Luke. I agree. No clamato for me, boys.
Yeah, give me heartburn.
That being said, I really like this. This is good. Um, Burlington's, every time I've got them, it's been a solid. This is better than some of the Treehouse I drank last night.
No.
In a sound perspective. But I give it 93 out of 100. It's a really good product. I would pick it up again if I could purchase Burlington. But if you do see it, the orbital elevator, pretty damn good. And it's from 11.3, I think I said. 11.3 or 11.8. Held up pretty good. I could imagine if this was fresh, it would be a lot more intense. But it's still at a good spot right now where it is. It's not doesn't have any tea-like qualities or anything like that. That would make you you're not tasting anything off or old on the palate. Anyways, for the cheese, this cheese right here, if you're looking for something kind of sporty in the Swiss Fontina area, this is it, and it is moderately priced at $6.15 for a 7-ounce block. I mean, it's good and all. There's not maybe the best charcuterie board cheese per se. But not bad. I mean, you have a snack, you have some cheese and crackers. This will work with you. I mean, I'm gonna go. Oh, man. I go with 83. It's not that the cheese is bad. Just really not super my style. I like something a little bit more robust or flavorful. Not that the cheese is bad. Together, I will say beer and then cheese, kind of a wash. I had the cheese and then the beer, and it brought out a lot more of the fruity flavors out of the cheese. Toned down the bitterness, I guess, just a hair. It just brought more of that tropical New England style to light. Let me go an 87 on the pairing. The beer is really what was bringing shit around. I'm just gonna say, but it is what it is. I almost didn't show up because it was like, damn, this is some bland ass cheese. But
Glad you're here.
but
Yeah.
yeah, not bad. I will bag it up and stick it in the fridge for other people to eat.
There you go.
But yeah, not bad.
Hey,
Another solid from Burlington. I think I was like 4 for 4 from them. I've had, and they were all maybe 5 because I know Bumpy sent me some darker shit like a barley wine and stout, something like that. Really good though.
It looks
You're
good.
ever in, wherever the hell these guys are from, not Burlington, Williston, Vermont. Go fucking hit them up, man. You got some killer IPAs and some other stuff. So, cheers. Thank you, man.
Nice. Cheers. All right. Cool. All right. So a little of my last thoughts are things I kind of was not really talking about. I think there was more. I was getting the spice. I was getting a little bit of a clove kind of thing. I was also getting like a slight like smoke with the spicy. Like it was really nice. And the banana, the bubble gum, it's really good beer. The Polliners a great company, man. I like a lot of their stuff. I want to try some of their stuff out. Another one I like is Hofbrau. I like Hofbrau. And then Weihenstephaner. They're really good. I almost got a Weihenstephaner, but and this is Best Buy this next month. So it's been in this bottle probably for a while. Might possibly be why I was maybe getting apple or something like that. I don't know. But it didn't taste bad. It wasn't a bad thing. So The beer itself is a good beer. I'd probably give that like a 90, like a 92. You know, or maybe a 92. I think
Some of
that's
that UK stuff holds up better because they like bottle condition and shit. So it's
yeah.
like made for, you know what I'm getting at. Sorry, I mean,
Well, no, it's all it's bottle condition. I'm sure because that thing popped. It's like bah. Like I mean, it sounded like a firecracker.
the Vine Stefan. I know like that stuff. You could see some of that sit and have it, and it's still good. I mean,
Yeah,
just a thought. My bad.
definitely. No, Jesus. Talk away. 92 though on that. Cheese was very good. I liked the raw goat cheesy kind of finish. The front was nice and salty. I don't mind salty, but if it's too salty, that gets a little weird. You want to wash it away with something. So it was nice to have this to kind of wash down that salt a bit. I thought the cheese before the beer was better, though. The nice chivy, garlicky saltiness was really good, though. Really tasted good with that nice raw feel. I'd give that cheese like a 90, probably like a 95 out of 100. It was almost world class in my opinion. I thought it was delicious. I'd buy it again. It was like $7.50 for the little thing that I bought, but it was worth it. So they had a jalapeno one I should have gotten. I was like, man, that would have been good with like an IPA for sure, or some kind of stout, some kind of imperial stout or something would go well with that probably. But yeah. So the mixture together was nice. I thought the cheese before the beer was better. You get that through your mouth, get all that stuff, get all the components of the cheese through your mouth, and then wash it down with that nice wheat beer from Germany. It was very nice to try that out and see how it worked, and I thought it worked well. I think it would work better with a West Coast or some kind of like hoppier, pinier kind of grapefruity, citrusy kind of bomb to go with that. I think it would work better. Even a saison would probably work well with that, to be honest, as it has like that would be like the same to some extent. But you got that salty, so you have like a saison that's like a table beer that's lighter. You drink that down, it'd be nice. Man, there's all kinds of things you can mix with this one. But the mix here, very nice. I'd probably give it like a 92, 90, 90, 90. We'll go 90 on that. Still an A- in my opinion. So I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, that's what I have. So let's get to you guys. Let's do some promos. Get that going. We'll just leave it there. How about that?
That's it. Oh yeah, fuck it. I guess I'll go.
Go for it.
That's all good.
Thursday night beer session is, as far as I know, is going to be on. I do have a special guest. Per the norm, I might switch it up and do some solos again. But yeah, that'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern. Come join in. I'll be reviewing 2 products. Guest will have 2 products. I give you a hint. Might be a Thursday night treehouse beer session. But that's the only hint you're getting. Other than that, Sunday nights, beer bowl discussions with Last Beer. Go check him out. That'll be at 8 o'clock or 7:30 Eastern, depending on when he decides to fire everything up. Who else? I don't know if Tanner's doing a show tomorrow or not. The Potbelly Pub. Not too sure. I'm usually here to clarify things, but other than that, go check out Dan at FLX, Dan and Mike at FLX, Joe the Beer Patrol, and all the UK guys. Thanks for all the support and the good banter. So, cheers, boys.
Nice. Cheers.
All right. Well, on my channel, I got my videos I pre-record, put out 3 a week. So watch them at your leisure if you so wish to at all. Same thing with my live stream. If you want to watch it, watch it. I'm not going to twist your fucking arm, okay? It's a live
Don't
show.
break
It
it
starts
off.
at 8
Be
p.m.
careful.
Eastern time.
And then beat you with it.
That's right. And then it's called New Brew. Just bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. 3-part show. Most people here have seen it at least once. So that's the people in the chat. On that, I'll shout out Luke John. Go and check out one of Luke John's channels. Tell him Bumpy sent you. And then when he asks, well, where's Bumpy? Well, I got better things to do than watch the Luke John videos. So now I gotta start watching some of his stuff. I see that he's live sometimes, but it's like so early in the morning. And I'm usually trying to get other things done. But I should pop in there at some point when I see him on. All right, Luke John.
Got so many goddamn channels. It's hard to keep track of his fucking ass.
There we go.
See, I'm not even subscribed to this one. What the fuck?
You're not subscribed to Luke John?
The guy's got like 5 goddamn channels. I don't know what's going on. Shit.
So do I.
I know all yours. It's
yeah. Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy. All right. Okay, well, beer and cheese next week will be the same thing. Just bring something smashing. Something that works, hopefully. I've been doing a lot of where I don't look. I haven't looked at all, actually, in the past, 5 months, 6 months. Cheat and see if what goes well with what. I don't do that anymore. I just kind of this might go good with that. And I think all of us are in the same boat. I mean, I used to look all the time at the generic cheese and pairing list, but
take one like Luke John said something earlier. I'll talk to you. I'll bring it up after the show.
No, that's fine. Yeah. So, hopefully everyone's beer and cheese pairing will go good next week. So bring that up 8:00 Eastern, and Wednesday tomorrow will be a disco themed. It'll actually be John Travolta's Saturday Night Fever. Yeah. Bee Gees. Yeah. I still have to find one. So hopefully I can find something. But some with some bling on it or something. I don't know. They like to wear their gold and shit and their bell bottoms. So bring that at 6 tomorrow.
Bring your V-neck.
Yeah.
It's all about chest hairs and gold chains and cocaine.
White polyester ding dong pants and anyway, but 6:00 Eastern for that, and then I've already announced it, but I'll announce it again tomorrow. I won't do it tonight, but new show idea coming, so hopefully it'll work. We just gotta hurry up because we got an hour and 15 minutes tops to get it done, so hopefully it works out. But I'm formulating it right now. I'm trying to figure out some graphics and images and videos and intros and stuff like that for it. But so we'll do that. And then I don't really have anything planned at the moment for videos, but so a couple people, I guess I could shout out Dickie's Beer Reviews. Go check him out. He just put up one of his own that actually looked pretty good. I forgot what it was.
I saw it. He posted it yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen anything from him for a minute.
But he's got one of his own homebrews. He used a kit, and he has one where he shows it off of where he pours it out of his glass, and it wasn't as carbonated. And then he goes and then he used his his little CO2 tank thing and poured one out of there, and it looked really nice. So it sounded good too. But in that and Stoneyard Vineyards, man, he put up he has a chocolate wine that he did kind of pairing thing or whatnot. Go check him out, man. Good stuff there. Did we mention last beer?
I did.
Okay, good. Okay. All right, that's all I got. But But no, hey man, thanks guys. Thanks to you guys in the panel here. Cheers to you guys, Bumpy Road Brews and Miscellaneous Brew Reviews for joining me today with nice beer and cheese. And I look forward to seeing Bumpy's reviews of his beer and cheese reviews. Hopefully that works out for you. And yeah, man. And thanks to the chat and all the chatters over there. We love you very much. Hopefully you love us the same. If you haven't already subscribed to us, I'm sure a lot of you already have, but please do. We're not going to bite. We're good people. So, yeah. So cheers. You guys have a good night. I have some beer left. Good. You guys have a good night.
Me too.
Day, wherever you're from in this beautiful world, but not after one more fucking sip. Cheers.
Cheers.